This is my wavy slash curly hair routine. I have like 2C, 3A-ish hair, so it's like kind of on the cusp of like being curly, but not quite. So I just got out of the shower. I brushed my hair before I got in the shower. And now I'm gonna show you what products I use. My hair is super dry, so I always use a leave-in conditioner. And this is just the Way leave-in conditioner. For the waves and curls, I initially tried using curl creams, and that actually made my hair less curly than if I used no product. So for a while I used no product, and my hairstylist told me that those products were too heavy and they were weighing down my hair. That's why it was making my hair more straight. I started using curl sprays with the suggestion of my hairstylist, and those worked pretty well. I have used the AG Care Curl Trigger Spray. I also used the Not Your Mother's Sea Salt Spray, and both of those have worked pretty well for my hair. Very, very recently, like I've only used it like 3 times, I've started using a mousse. So this is the Way Air Dry Foam, and it's a mousse. So I've started using this in my hair, and I do feel like this works. Definitely way better than the cream, and I think I like it more than the sprays. So I'll just take some of that and scrunch it into my hair. You know, the norm that kind of everybody does. And my hair's still pretty wet. I sometimes will dry it with a towel, a regular towel, because I get lazy, but this time I did dry it with a t-shirt, as you saw, which is good. It's better for you, but I don't always do that. Scrunch into the other side. I can see a little bit more of my hair, which looks like ramen, basically. And finally, I'm just going to use a hair oil to kind of tame some of the frizz. This is the one by AG Care, and I'm just gonna kind of put it a little on the top of my hair. Again, I don't get oily at the top of my scalp because my hair is so dry, my scalp is so dry, so I will put some of that kind of at my roots just so there's less frizz up there. And that is it. That's all I do for my hair. Now I'm going to sleep on it wet, which I know is not good for my hair. So imagine how good it would look if I didn't do that. I do that pretty much every time because I am a night shower girl and I am lazy and I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes on my hair. That is the routine. Good morning. Literally just woke up. Let's see what the hair looks like. So not too bad. It is very spirally and like curly-ish in the back. And then the front just doesn't do as well. My makeup on and I'm more awake. And I think it looked better than it did earlier, which is weird because nothing happened to it. I didn't do anything to it. But I think it looks good enough for me to wear down. So this is literally my bed head. I didn't do anything to it at all, which is literally nuts. I can't believe that. Okay, it actually curled really well now that I'm sitting here. Love it.